Touchdown, Ohio State.
Preparations continue as number 4 Ohio State gets set to face second-ranked Oregon in the College Football Playoff National Championship game coming up Monday night in Dallas. Hello everyone, I'm Ray Crawford, and let's focus on the Ducks with the publisher of Rivals DuckSportsAuthority.com, Oregon insider A.J. Jacobson. A.J., it may sound like just one more game, but these players have been going at it hard since camp in August. How are the Ducks holding up?
Well, absolutely right, Ray. That's what's been going on. They've been beating each other up, and all the other teams have been beating them up for many, many games. This will be an unprecedented 15th college football game for both of these two teams. And the way the Ducks have handled it is they came off of that Rose Bowl on Thursday, very physical game against Florida State, and they took Friday, Saturday, Sunday off and actually just reconvened Monday as a team, started watching Ohio State film, watched a little bit of actually the Rose Bowl film, and had their first practice session. So they got it rolling again on Monday, trying to maintain some kind of sense of normalcy amongst this game, no matter how huge it is.
Oregon will be without perhaps their most athletic player. Devon Allen injured his knee on the opening kickoff against Florida State. How are the Ducks adjusting without him?
Good question. You know, Devon Allen is a very fast young man. I mean, the 110-meter high hurdles champion for the NCAA as a true freshman. They actually adjusted quite well, and I think what we saw in the Rose Bowl was they had that next man up mantra that we hear out of that coaching staff and the players all the time. And what we saw in that particular game is a redshirt freshman brought his game to a new level. Darren Carrington did a great job. Dwayne Stanford did a nice job. There's a bunch of other receivers that did a really nice job against Florida State. But bottom line, I mean, it's very difficult to replace that kind of speed. What the Ducks will do, though, is that another freshman is going to step up into that mix, a very speedy guy from Florida, Charles Nelson, who's already proven what he can do. So what I'm expecting the Ducks to do is you know, what every team has to do in the face of an injury, bring up who they've got. And thank goodness for the Ducks, they've recruited very well and very intelligently and have the right pieces, you know, in the depth chart to do things like this.
Ifo Ekpre-Olomu was also lost when he injured his knee in practice last month. How do you think that this Oregon secondary and the defense adjusted against Florida State?
I think against the Seminoles, they did a fantastic job because we knew what kind of weaponry Florida State was bringing to the table across the board, all the positions. But what I thought the Ducks were able to do is, although they gave up a lot of yards, they were able to tighten up when it counted against that passing game. In the red zone, they were fantastic, and I think that was one of the differences in the game. Can the Ducks, you know, maintain that level of play against Ohio State? Well, that's anybody's guess, but the way that they were able to contain that passing game against Florida State to the extent they did was quite remarkable, given that a first-team All-American had just gone down to injuries. So I'm expecting the same thing out of the Ohio State game. We'll have to see what happens.
All right, we both know that defense is going to be tested Monday in Dallas. A.J., thanks for the insight. We're debating the big topics leading up to the title game. Check out our championship week previews on CampusInsiders.com.